What's up, y'all? This is Fire Mayor the Trash for the May 12th episode of Friday Night Smackdown. Let's hit that intro. Sorry I'm getting this out to y'all so late. I'm a little bit under the weather, but we gonna power through it. SmackDown was Friday. It's Sunday. I know I'm late, and I'm gonna knock out the AEW Rampage episode of Fireman the Trash right after this. So we're gonna get right into it. We ain't gonna waste no more time. All right. So show kicked off. We had a nice little triple threat match between Edge, Rey Mysterio, and AJ Styles. The winner was AJ Styles, and this match was fire. You got three Hall of Famers going at it, doing battle. I'm really surprised that AJ was able to come out on top of Edge. I mean, Rey Mysterio, I kind of understand. Like, he's been booked pretty strong since he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. But overall, I'm really surprised Edge didn't win this match. I'm happy AJ won this match though, because and shout out to everybody who on YouTube who actually predicted that AJ Styles would be the one facing Seth Rollins. You guys did an amazing job. Great prediction. AJ Styles won. They said during the match, it was 90 years of experience. That's 90 years. It's almost a century, bro. So, yeah, shout out to AJ Styles. I'm glad he won that match. He was the perfect choice. Then we had the Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory, and Sheamus triple threat match to determine who will be facing AJ Styles at the end of the night. And Bobby was the winner. And again, the match was fire. So these two triple threat matches, when you take it to the account, the guys who were in the match, it was very unlikely that those guys would be it was very unlikely that those guys would have produced a match that was anything less than fire. I feel like the match itself was very physical. Austin Theory, he looked like he belongs. When I sit and watch Austin Theory now, it's like a far cry from months and months ago where it looked like he was fighting Bobby Lashley, Seth Rollins, guys like that, and just trying to survive. He's actually in these matches taking it to these guys now. Like, this isn't the same Austin Theory that was scared of Bobby Lashley and trying to get out of matches with him. So, yeah, this match was fire, and Bobby Lashley was able to get the win there. We had another match on the night. It was Cameron Grimes versus Baron Corbin. Man, Baron Corbin, at this point, he a collared shirt and a mustard stain away from being sad Corbin. I mean, it's coming, man. This dude been begging for a job, begging for matches, losing matches, winning another, like getting cheered in other. I don't even know if he won that match. Getting cheered in other countries, thinking that, okay, maybe I need to move over here. That's how much he losing on American soil. He basically got squashed by Cameron Grimes. And you know what, y'all? I'm going to give this a fire. Let me tell you why. If you read the written version of Fire Made of Trash on crimson-mask.com, if you read those articles, you will see that consistently I complain about how squash matches are booked. I don't like when you take a guy or a lady who's been winning matches against regular competitors, all of a sudden they're fighting the enhancement talent and they're squashing them. I feel like it does nothing for them. But if you pluck a guy like Cameron Grimes from NXT, put him in a match against a guy who's done things on the main roster, have him squash him, who's getting made? The guy from NXT. That's Cameron Grimes in this case. So for the idea of booking this strongly and having Cameron Grimes squash Baron Corbin to build up Cameron Grimes. I think that was absolutely fire. And that's how you're supposed to use squash matches. There's one or two ways to use squash matches. Either you got a big guy or a debuting star, and you put them against enhancement talent for their first few matches, and then you put them against an established talent. Or you take a guy who's kind of been losing, like Baron Corbin, and you get a guy like Cameron Grimes who hasn't done anything on the main roster, and you have him squash the guy that's been losing to put him over. That's how you effectively do a squash match. And I'm sitting here talking like I've been in a professional wrestling. I have not. I'm just, like I said it once, I'll say it again. I don't have to be in a professional wrestling business to know what I'm talking about. I've been watching this shit since for like over 20 years. So yeah, I think I could form a good opinion about what a good squash match looks like. Then we had, oh my God, the fire segment, the segment of the night, and it was just GOAT status, and y'all can hate it if y'all want to. GOAT status, Roman Reigns berating his cousins, disrespecting his cousins, the Usos. This was fire. Roman Reigns. Oh, no, you didn't. Roman Reigns. Oh, no, you didn't. That man talked down to his cousins. He mushed Jay. No, not Jay. Sorry, Jimmy. He mushed Jimmy in the face. Jay was just standing like, hey, man, please, Roman, man, we got this, Oos. We got this, Oos. We ain't gonna let you down no more, Oos. We gonna get them belts back, Oos. We gonna bring them belts back to the bloodline, Oos. Jay was trying to do it. Jimmy was getting his head mushed, told, you better not say nothing else unless you saying, I'm sorry, my tribal chief. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be completely honest. In real life, if my cousin, and I don't give a shit if he was 7 foot tall, my cousin mushed my face to tell me some shit like, you better tell me, say I'm sorry, boss, or some shit like, man, I don't care if I'm finna get my ass while I'm swinging. I'm trying to knock him out. I don't care if I'm gonna lose, man. And you know what? It looked like Jimmy was about to try to do that, but Jay stepped up. And, Solo, honestly, I was watching Solo during that segment too, man. Solo was looking like, I don't even want to look over there because I'm trying to, like, not even be involved. Like, he didn't get involved either. So, I mean, it was kind of just like, shit. And then to put the cherry on top, Roman like, yeah, by the way, me and Wise Man, we came up with a plan. And Wise Man got on the phone like, yes, my tribal chief. Yes, my tribal chief. Like, at Night of Champions, Roman Reigns and Solos fight Sammy and Kevin Owens. And Jimmy and Jay was sitting there looking distraught. And you know what? A lot of people think the Bloodline storyline has gotten stale and they're tired of it. But the thing is, it keeps evolving. Do I like that they're fighting Sammy and Kevin? No, because I think I just said in another video, I was happy that they're moving away from the Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens portion of this story and doing more of a inner turmoil of the Bloodline story. They're still doing that. And I think the next chapter is going to be written because I don't really see a scenario at Night of Champions where Roman and Solo wins, unless they want to just Roman and just continue to beat Thanos. I don't really see a scenario where Roman and Solo Sikoa win those tag team titles. And I actually think if they don't win, it's going to be Jimmy's fault. So, yeah, there was that. But that segment was awesome. That segment was fire. And then the cool down period, we had Damage Control versus Liv and Raquel. And the winners of the match was Liv and Raquel. And I was just like, I don't know, man. Women's tag division strikes again. I don't really know. I gave this match a mid, by the way. Like, I'm I'm gonna give it a mid because it wasn't a horrible match. I appreciate Raquel and Liv Morgan coming out wearing matching attire. I know I've been saying that they don't look like a real tag team. They're dressed like a real tag team this time. But please tell me why on God's green earth was Raquel Rodriguez coming to the ring with Buff Bagwell's glasses. Tell me why. Raquel, don't ever wear them glasses again. I'm sorry. You're a beautiful woman. You don't need those glasses. You don't need those glasses. Like, I don't know what they trying to turn you into. Like, next thing you know, you're going to be skipping and dipping and wearing a big ass hat. Raquel, just don't wear those glasses no more. Please don't ever put those glasses on again. My patience, though, is running thin with this Damage Control breakup storyline. They need to come on. Let's get a move on it. They're not winning. They're not making sense. Their promos are trash. All three of them individually are good professional wrestlers. They're stars. They don't need to be together. They need a triple threat match. They need something. Like, I need to see more tension between them. I thought we were going to get that on SmackDown. I thought we were going to see that after Backlash with Io Shirai, Io Sky losing. But, it seems like they're still smiling, got their arm around each other backstage doing promos. So let's get this thing taken care of. We had a backstage segment between Pretty Deadly and the Brawling Brutes. I'm going to give that a fire. If that's a feud, it's a great pairing. It's the opposite. They're the complete opposite of each other. You have Pretty Deadly, this flamboyant tag team, and then you have this rough and rugged tag team in the Brawling Brutes. I think they have the potential to have a lot of good chemistry, and I would definitely like to see it. And I think that WWE did a bang-up job on how they presented all the guys that got called up from NXT on SmackDown. I liked it. We had a segment between Asuka and Bianca Belair. This is mid. And the notes I have here for that is, that's it. I could have sworn we've seen Asuka spray the mist in Bianca Belair's eyes before. This doesn't seem anything new. Asuka came to the ring in what looked like Joker themed cosplay. She came to the ring. She wanted to shake Bianca's hand. I don't know why Bianca decided to agree to shake her hand. I don't know. It's kind of naive, but she got misted in the eyes and shit. She deserved it. I mean, why would you be that stupid? You see her smiling like, why would Asuka come to the ring, interrupt your ceremony and have good intentions? Come on, Bianca. You're smarter than that. Then we had our main event, the culmination of the two triple threat matches where we had AJ Styles versus Bobby Lashley. The winner was AJ Styles, and I thought this match was mid. Here's why. Bobby was bleeding profusely and gassed towards the end of that match. Both of them looked gassed. Like, Bobby was screwing up. AJ wasn't his usual, self. And I think the match came off kind of sloppy. I'm not going to give it a high grade just for the sake of giving it a high grade, because I think the two performers are excellent performers. But yeah, that this match was mid. These guys were tired. Like, they were absolutely tired. So that was this week's episode of Fire Made of Trash for SmackDown. My overall grade for the show, I'm going to give it fire because of the backstage segments, because of the two triple threat matches, and because of the Bloodline segment. So we got a fire for this week's SmackDown, and I will see you guys next for AEW Rampage